Good morning, teachers. How are you today? I hope you are okay. Welcome to this session. My name is Anna Lee. And in today's session, we are going to talk about the e-workbook for young adults. Okay. I can see that many of you are connected. All right, very good. So, hello. All right, so where are you from? Hello, morning. Monterrey, very good. Okay, very nice. From Colombia, hello there, morning. All right, Mazatlan, very nice. Okay, very good. From Cancun, Honduras, hello there. Okay. Okay, very nice. Morning, Guatemala, very good. Mexico City, Bogota, Ecuador, very good. Peru, hello there. Okay, very nice. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so I'm sharing with you my screen. Can you see it? Okay. Yes, you can see it. Okay, very good. Excellent. So I'm just going to stop sharing my camera so you can see a bigger screen, and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, so let me stop sharing my camera. All right. Good. Excellent. So this e-workbook that some of our series have are personal best, English ID, and ad work. Okay. So in this session, what we are going to do, we're going to explore how the e-workbook works, right? And all the features. This e-workbook is basically the same workbook that you have in the printed version, but the platform is going to track the students' progress. Okay, and of course you can see it in the Markbook. Yes. Okay. So okay, you can hear me. Excellent. Very nice. Okay. Very good. So right here in my screen, as you can see, I'm sharing with you this personal best e-workbook. This is the American version. Okay. And well, if you've been following us, we have different webinars, right, related to the Richmond Learning Platform for teachers. Okay. And this session, we're not going to explore how the platform works, but the things that you can do and the things that you can see in the e-workbook. Okay. If you are new to this webinar and you are new to this platform, don't worry. At the end of the webinar, I'm going to share with you the link to our previous webinars, so you can complete all this Richmond Learning Platform series that we have been broadcasting for you. Okay. All right, very good. So this is the personal best e-workbook. This is level A1. And right here in the platform, right there where you can see all your class materials, where you can see your personal best book and all your additional resources, this e-workbook has also this e-workbook would also appear in this class materials section. This e-workbook has a code. Okay, so in order for you to see that, you need that code in the very same way that in order to see your personal best material and all your additional resources, you need a code. For this personal best e-workbook, you also need a code. So having said that, the workbook is exactly the same workbook that you will see in the printed version. So that means, as you can see, I'm just clicking in here, so you can see one single page, okay, and you can also see both pages in display, okay. So right here you have this tool. Let me see if I'm still sharing my camera. Yes, I am. Okay, so right here you have this tool, and what you can do if you click in this plus icon, so you can just zoom in, all right, or zoom out. You also have this magnifying glass, and you can also click on that and magnify it just like that. Yeah, okay. Or you can also click on the different exercises, for example, this one. And as you can see, this platform is going to change the exercise a little bit so it is more dynamic, right? So students can actually answer this exercise directly in there. The exercises sometimes they have to complete, sometimes they have to drag or to select the correct answer. For example, this exercise, you know. And in the very same way, I'm just going to try to complete this. I'm not actually paying attention, as you can see. So in the very same way that you have your personal best additional activities, this one has also the section where students can actually submit their answers. And you can see this in the Markbook as well. So that means that you're not going to evaluate the workbook. The platform is going to do it for you. Yeah. So in the case that you have the full edition of the personal best or English ID, what you can do is you have the full version of the student book, and you can use this e-workbook online. Yeah. So you don't have this workbook in the printed version. Okay. Yes. So as simple as that. Once that you're done, you click on submit, and you have immediate feedback, right? Okay. You can close this, and you can try again. Yeah. So remember, this workbook gives students the opportunity to try it again, and the platform, as you know, is going to have the first and the second attempt. Okay. All right. Very good. So as simple as that, and it's really, really handy. So students have this online. They can access everywhere, basically. If they have a computer, if they have a laptop, if they have a smartphone, they can also access to this e-workbook in the very same way that they can access to the personal best additional activities and the resources as well. Yes. Okay. So right here, I'm going to show you right here at the bottom, yes, where you can actually zoom in, zoom out. You can also change page by page, etc. You also have on the right side of your screen in this toolbar, if you click right here, you also have all of the units, so you can see them in a faster way, and you can easily access to all of them. Yeah. Not only that, but you can also bookmark different pages. So say, for example, today I'm going to assign my students page number 6 and page number 7, right? And sometimes we forget the specific date, right? Hello, teacher. Right. So if in case that you forgot when was this assignment actually created, I mean, you can easily bookmark it right here. So I'm on the left side of my screen in this toolbar. So you have this bookmark icon. So you click on that and you're going to add a bookmark right here. So let's say, for example, homework, well, task, I'm going to name it task 1, and let's say March. Today's March 26th. Okay, so March 26th. All right, and that will be page number 7. Okay, so I just bookmark it, and I can keep a track of the assignments, right, or the homework that I'm actually assigning, right? Of course, you can also see that in the assignment, of course, right? Okay, but you can also bookmark this or something different, okay? And if students are going to do something extra in this page, you can also bookmark it, so you can actually see the additional activity or activities that students are doing in the very same exercise, okay? All right, very good. And as simple as that, if you don't like it or if you change your mind, I mean, you just click on the trash can right there and you can just erase it, yes? So you can have different tags in every page, right? Or in all of the pages, right? Or not, okay? So this is really handy and it's really, really useful, okay? So I'm going to stop sharing this and let's move on to another one. This is the way that you can see the workbook. As you can see, it's interactive. But if you don't want to see that much, and if you want to see only a very specific exercise, you can just click right there at the bottom where it says see your progress. So if you click and see your progress, you are going to be able to see all of the units, and you're going to be able to see the sections that every unit and every page has, right? So in the very first section, you can see the complete workbook just as it is. And if you click on this or that section, you will only see that section. And you saw that the platform is going to transform that exercise a little bit so students can have some interaction, and they are going to be able to answer in different ways. But if you want to see isolated exercises, for example, just click right there, see your progress, and you will be able to see all of the units in display in the very similar way that you can see the additional exercises in the personal best book, okay? So if I click on that, it will only show me that very specific exercise that I click on. So this is the very first one, yes? So this one allows you to work on single sections or single items or exercises, and so it's easier for you, okay? All right, very good. So all right, and in the very same way, this very first option, students can see the workbook, all right? And they can do it, they can answer it, and all of the results, they are going to be able to see it. Students and you teachers are going to be able to see it in the self-study section in the Markbook, yeah? But let's say that you want to assign 1 or 2 or 3 different exercises from a page, right? Or different pages. So in the very same way that you can select the exercises in the personal best book, you just click on the box or the boxes that you want your students to answer or to work with a specific section. Click on that box, right? You see? So as soon as you click, you have this assign selected content button available. So you click on that, And in the very same way, you are going to be able to assign this section. For example, let's say task, homework 1, for example, and you are going to be able to select 1 or 2 students or all of your students. So just click on the student or students that you want this assignment, okay? And you click on the date. So today is 26th, and okay, so it's going to end this 31st, okay? I think it's quite enough, okay? And as simple as that, you just click on the send button and the assignment is created, okay? There you go. So far, so good. Are there any questions? Do you work with the eWorkbook already? Is that new to you? Okay, please let me know. Okay, it's new. Okay, for some of you, this is new. This is an option. All right, it doesn't mean that just because you have the personal best book or you're working with the personal best book, that doesn't mean that you will see it just right away in the very same way that you can see the skills boost. When you are working with the personal best student book, that is, you are going to be able to see the skills boost. The personal best workbook has a specific code, and that means that if students do not have the workbook in the printed version, they can either use the printed version or the digital version, all right, since it is the same, okay? So what's the difference then? Okay, so the difference is that if students have that digital version of the workbook, the platform is going to evaluate that for you and not you, right? So it's either one or the other, yeah? Okay, so if you already have the workbook in the printed version, yes, you might not need this one, right? Or if you want to change things a little bit, then you can use the eWorkbook as well, okay? So this is new to you, okay? You don't have it, all right? But you're working with the Richmond Learning Platform. Okay, fantastic. So as you can see, it works pretty similar okay, very good. This is new. So you're actually working with it. Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. All right. This is new to me. Okay, very good. All right, very good. So you're working with English ID. English ID. With English ID, you also have the eWorkbook available. Okay, but that depends on the way you decide to work, right? Maybe you have the printed version, or maybe you can have the eWorkbook, right? So you're working online with the workbook. The platform is going to evaluate this for you. So it is actually faster. Okay, very good. Right. All right, very good. Okay, just to remind you, teachers, this webinar and this eWorkbook section or this eWorkbook component is only for those teaching young adults and for the ones who are working or currently working with personal best, English ID, or at work, right? If you're working with children, this is not available for you since you have a different platform, okay? And this webinar is focused to explore the digital workbook with the young adults series, okay? As in personal best, English ID, and add work, okay? Very good. It is new. All right, so they don't have both materials. No, they don't. Remember that the eWorkbook has its own code, and either you work with the printed version or you work with the online version, right? It's one or the other because you have the very same content, right? It does not have additional content as your student book does, but that means that the platform is going to evaluate that for you. So it's great, right? Very good. Yes, this is only for young adults, right? It's not for children. This session is not for preschool or elementary school, okay? But you are very welcome to stay, okay? Of course. Very good. Excellent. All right. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so all right. So you're using Big Picture. For Big Picture, we do not have e-workbooks, okay? But okay, I don't want to, you know, to say too much, but new things are coming, you know. New things are coming, so stay updated. We will, you know, provide you with new information as soon as we have them, right? So I guess the best is yet to come. Okay, there you go. Thank you. All right, thank you. Easier for busy teachers, of course, yes, since we know that you have plenty of things to do, lots of papers to evaluate, this and that. So this can actually is yes. All right, very good. Yeah, this one can also take some load off your shoulders, you know, so to speak. Very good. All right, excellent. So nobody has more questions. I think it is quite clear and simple, okay? So, all right, so in the Mark book, you will be able to see your students' progress, and you will be able to see, remember in the Mark book, you have different sections. So you have the self-study, you have the assignment scores, and the test scores, right? When students answer this, you will be able to see it in the self-study section, right? So right here, I can see my personal best book, my students' book, but I can also see my personal best e-workbook in the case that I'm working with it. So if I click on that, I will be able to see my students' progress, right? Of course, if I created the assignment as we previously did, of course, I will be able to see the scores in my assignments, right? Just because I create an assignment, okay? Very good. I'm going to log in as a student, so you are going to be able to see what it looks like. All right, so I'm a student and I have a lot of classes, of course, right? So if I click right here in the messages, right? What's new? Remember that this Richmond Learning Platform students receive all the notifications in the platform, but also in their emails. Just make sure that all of your students, right, as some of you know, and if not, I'll show you. Make sure that all of your students right here on top in their profile section, click on that and make sure that all of the students, you know, have these 3 boxes, you know, checked, okay? So they can receive the all the information and all the notifications through both ways. Okay, there you go. So this is the assignment that we just created, remember? So I just click right here. Okay, so your teacher, Annalie, okay, there you go. So I click on that and I click right here. Okay, and as soon as I do this, then I start answering the exercise and I submit, right? It's very similar, or it's pretty much the same that you do when you create the assignment or assignments with the student's book. Yeah. Okay. And as a student, in the very same way, students are going to be able to see the student book right here with additional exercises. This one has additional exercises. And also, if you are working with the eWorkbook, then you are going to be able to see it in here as well. Okay. Remember, the skills boost is a plus, right? Okay. Very good. And as simple as that, in the very same way, I just click in there and I have both ways to work with it. I can see the complete workbook, as in if I open the workbook, it's pretty much the same right here. I can see both pages right here, and I just, click exercise. Okay, this one. So if I click on that, so as you can see, it is now different. Okay, now it's a matching exercise and so on and so on. Okay. Okay, so very easy, as simple as that. And since students are used to, well, if students are already familiar to the additional exercises from the student book, I mean, this will not be that hard either. Okay, very good. Teacher Diana says, sorry, I can't hear you well. Teacher, please make sure that you check the audio settings from your computer or from your device. Probably the volume, it's quite low. Please check this out, okay? All right. Okay, so I'm reading some of your comments and questions right here. All right. Very good. It's very easy to use. Very nice. Yes, it is. All right, it is new. Okay, very good. This is good. All right. Okay, very nice. Very good. Excellent. So this is a very useful tool. Students can actually work online, right? Since, as things are going and we are going to be moving, not that we are trying to provide you different tools where different ways in which you can work, whether you have them, in the printed version or online version. Now you can hear me pretty well, okay? Thank you, very good, I'm glad. All right, so I think this is the tendency now. We are moving towards this digital world. So if you're not working with this, or if you are already working with this, this could be a great option. So it's for you to see that we also have that option as well, okay? Yeah. All right, very good. Very nice. Okay, excellent. So as simple as that, students have that access to the digital e-workbook, okay? And students can also click on the see your progress, and they are going to be able to actually answer the exercises, okay? And in the mark book, you can see them, okay? And students can see that as well. All right, this is great. Yes, it is, right? It's fantastic. It's a different way to work with your materials, of course, and it's a great option, really. Well, especially nowadays. Yes. So that's why it's important that we share this information with you as well. So in the Mark book as well, you're going to be able to see your progress, right? So if you click just right there, so you have the different options here, okay, and all of the units, and of course you can download the reports, okay. Remember, if this is your very first Richmond Learning Platform session, we have another webinars where we explain exactly how the platform works, how you create your account, how you create your classes, etc., etc. So at the end, I'm going to be sharing with you the link to the webinar channel. So make sure that you don't miss anything. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm reading you. Okay, this is great. All right, so this would be my salvation due to the situation. Yes, of course. Yes, I totally agree with you. All right. Very good. Excellent. Very good. All right, so this is great. Very easy. The assignments are not in the email box. Just make sure again, if your students are not receiving anything or if they cannot see anything in their emails, please make sure that students and you as teachers as well, please make sure that you click right here on the corner right here, click on my profile, okay, and make sure this notification settings, all of the options, just click on that, please, right? So you receive all the notifications of course, in the platform, but also in your email box, okay? There you go. And as simple as that, you also have the assignment scores. No? Very good. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my teacher section. All right, so this was personal best. And English ID second edition, you also have the Eworkbook available right here. Now I'm showing you ID. This is the second edition, okay? And okay, very good. Welcome, teacher. Okay, so you have been waiting for the recordings of the Richmond webinar channels. Okay, nice, thank you. At the end, like I said, I'm going to share with you the links to our webinars. All of our webinars are available for you. So in case that you missed any of the sessions, especially this Richmond Learning Platform sessions, I believe this is the fourth section, the fourth chapter, right? So make sure you do not miss any of the sessions or the very good, of the webinars. They are going to be there. Yeah. Very good. Very good, excellent. Yes, I mean this platform is for young adults. It's not. I'm sorry, but it's not for elementary school. It's not for preschool, right? And it's not for achievers, right? Yes, since you are using a different platform, right? I'm sorry about that. Okay. Very good. And yes, students and teachers can actually have access to this platform, not only with a computer, but if you have a smartphone and if you have internet connection, of course, you can access to this platform, iPads as well. Okay. All right. Share with me this webinar. Of course, it will be available as soon as this webinar is over. It will be available on our channel. Okay. So this is the English ID e-workbook, and it is quite similar. I mean, in format, of course. Okay. All right. Very good. Yes, of course, I will be sharing with you. Okay, very good. Okay, I'm sorry if sometimes, you know, I'm reading your comments and your questions. Okay, as soon as we are broadcasting. Okay, very good, excellent. All right, so this is the digital book. This is ID. This is the second edition. All right. Nice and fresh, very good. And it has the very same format, okay? And so you click right here, all right? And the exercises are a little bit changed, so students can actually work with them in a different way. Since, of course, if you can take a look at the way it looks in a regular way, I mean, it will be very difficult to actually answer on that. So the exercises are going to change a little bit. So they are just going to select. In the workbook, in English ID and personal best, sometimes you have audios, right? So don't worry, the audio is embedded right in the page, right in the exercise where students need this, right? So right here, we can see that the section 4 is a listening, so the audio is just right there. So they just click in here, they listen to the audio, and based on that, they are going to be answering this exercise, okay? As simple as that. So you don't have to provide students with something extra. Everything is in there, okay? So the format is very similar, okay? So English ID, personal best, and at work, yes? Let me show you at work. If some of you teachers are currently working with at work, are you working with at work? Do we have some teachers that work with at work right now? Okay, very good. All right, so can you share some about the Compass book? Teacher, the Compass series has a different platform, okay? And I am going to invite you to actually access to our webinar channel. We have plenty of sessions and chapters on that Compass book, right? Okay, very, very specific. Okay, so you're working with at work. Some of you are, some of you are not. Okay. All right, very good, excellent. So just remember that, of course, this is for Richmond users. If you are not a Richmond user, please contact us so we can actually assist you better. Okay, so I'm going to show you the at work digital book. The at work digital book is slightly different, right? Remember that at work is a fantastic book for those teachers, for those schools, for those classes and students who actually need vocabulary related to different occupations, right? Not necessarily doctors, but all occupations in general, all right? Assistance, how to prepare a presentation, how to create a meeting, etc., etc. And the workbook is like that. So I'm just going to click in one of those. All right, very good. So it looks like that. Okay, so this is the e-workbook. As you can see, is a little bit different from Personal Best and from English ID. And it works like that. So you have the units right away. And the reason why this is slightly different is because the course is different, all right? It is a little bit different, okay? And yeah, I mean, so you can see we have different materials, okay, for different needs. So if you click on the different lessons, you are going to be able to find different sections. For example, this is grammar that is related to my book, to my course, okay? So in this case, students are just going to click right here, select, all right? And in here, in the very same way, you will be able to see your students' progress in the Mark book, right? Always in the Mark book, yeah? So you can see the units and you can see the progress right here, okay? As in every unit. So this is lesson 1, for example, and you have different sections. So from unit 1, lesson 1, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, right? Or 5 lessons, yeah? So you will be able to see them in there. In this, you can also click directly to progress, and you will be able to see it in there as well. With this e-workbook from at work, you cannot actually assign any content in the very same way that you can with Personal Best or English ID, but everything is going to be there, and all of the students' progress, they will be able to see it there. And the reason why is because this is a slightly different course, right? Is a little bit more specific, right? To business, to yes, to all right. Excellent. Okay, I'm reading you. Okay. Where can we find your webinar channel? Teacher, at the end, I will be sharing with you the link. Okay, very good. All right, can you show us how to create a forum, please? Teacher, actually, I guess it was yesterday or a couple of days ago, we have a specific webinar for the forum, right? And it's amazing. It's actually fun. It is really, really fantastic, right? Where can you find this? Again, in our webinar channel, right? Which I will share at the end. Yes, don't worry, everything is there, so make sure you do not miss anything, right? Because there are a lot of webinars or session series, you know, the Richmond Learning Platform series, so make sure you do not miss anything, okay? The book that you're using is Personal Best. Fantastic, very good. Okay, very good. All right, very good, excellent. Okay, very good. So this one is slightly different. As you can see, we have different material, we have different courses for specific, for different needs or specific needs, right? And they are, of course, a little bit different. Okay, so what do you think of the e-workbook? Okay, I read you. Using personal best. Okay, you like it? Very good. Excellent. All right, it's very useful and easy. Okay, thank you, teacher. All right, it's an excellent tool for you, of course. Yes, it is, especially these days, you know. So it's good that you can see their progress, of course. Very good. Yes. So it's easier for you. It is faster. It is more interesting also for students, since now, I mean, students are so into technology, and they are pretty good at this, and they like it. I think they enjoy it better. They like it better when they have the option to log in and to actually click here and there. Okay, you know, things have changed, right? And they are going to be changing a little bit more, right? Okay, very useful. You love working with this platform. Thank you, teacher. I'm glad. Very good. It's an excellent option. Okay, so you can use personal best and will be very useful. Okay, excellent. Very good. Let us know how we can help you, please. It's very interesting. Okay. All right. Do all Richmond books have a workbook? No, teacher. I said that in the beginning of the webinar. Right now, we the personal best series have a workbook. English ID has a workbook, and at work, which is a very specific course for different careers, it does have a workbook. Okay. All right, and well, right now, Big Picture and American Big Picture does not have a digital workbook, but stay tuned, right? Because we have good news for you. All right, very good. All right, it's a very good way to learn English. Thank you. All right, helpful. Very good. All right, excellent. Very good. Okay, so well, I know that you want to check out our webinar channel, so that's why I'm going to share this with you. Okay, so there. Okay, can you see it? All right, very good. Okay, there you go. So that is my name. Okay, my name is Annalie. That's my email. And please make sure, all right, thank you, teacher, very good. Okay, so make sure that you do not miss any of our webinar sessions. They are all in there, okay? And so you can actually find very useful information and make all of the connections, okay? Very good. Okay, I'm going to turn on my camera again just to say goodbye, okay? Yeah, this is me. Hello, teachers. I hope that you have a fantastic day. Take care of yourselves, and we are here with you, okay? And all right, so stay tuned and make sure you do not miss any of our webinars, okay? Have a great day. Bye-bye. Thank you.